or
Don't
like
expose yourself now.
early mid 2000s. This is the great part. Like you can't stop age, man. You cannot stop age. You cannot stop age.
That's a preach.
But like if you grew up in East London around that time, grime was like what? And then my best friend, who's a Ghanaian, gave me a CD of like Ghanaian music, so like High Life, Hip Life, and said,
High Life fashion, bro.
Yeah, can you play this at my sister's graduation party? This is a party this is where you're doing gigs for free because it's like you just want to play, right? You just want to play. You don't care about money. It's not about money. And then I'm playing everything else. I'm playing garage. I'm playing funky. I'm playing hip hop, R&B, dancehall, and I'm like, I've never really played this music before. Yeah. I don't know what reception I'm gonna get. I'm like, okay, here we go. It's time. Yeah. Press play. The party changed. Yeah. The party just went to another level. I'm like, my family are more like business orientated. Yeah. We open businesses and we work for ourselves. We're very independent like that. So pushing you down the education route, it never was a thing.
Welcome to the Welcome to the Posties. Welcome to the Posties. Welcome to the po. Timber, how you doing, my brother?
Bro, I'm good. Hello,
yes, sir.
Posties family. We're back for another family meeting.
Guys, we had to make an emergency meeting. It's a Monday.
But as always, guys, thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing, joining us on this journey. And we made a promise to you guys. Start this journey. So we're going to make it hotter and hotter for you, no matter what. So we turned it up to, that international level.
International choir.
That international choir. That's what it is. Alex, please introduce.
Come on. If you were in the city of Cape Town this past weekend, I'm sure you see this flame sitting in the middle. You know what I'm saying? Guys, let me introduce y'all. Afrobeats extraordinaire, DJ extravaganza, DJ Neptizzle! One time. It's beautiful having you. Yo, how you feeling, bro?
I feel good, man.
Really?
I feel like I'm on the other side of the world.
Yeah.
All my problems are on the other side of the world. I'm good. I feel light.
They can't reach you. The +44 doesn't reach this side.
Bro, it's different.
Yo, are you cooled down from the weekend yet?
Yeah, man. I went to somewhere the day after as well. Yeah. So I experienced that, and now today I'm just chilling.
Hey, man.
Young reflections.
Relaxing. Reflections. Looking into the mountains.
Yeah. Yes, sir. I see it. It's
that was me.
It's black.
Cape Town is beautiful, man.
Oh, man, it's beautiful having you on, my brother.
Bro, it's nice to be here, man. Like I found my way all the way from like East London to here.
We're gonna get into the chat.
Hackney to Cape Town one time.
You were saying it in the thing, bro. Alex, let's get started with the segment, bro.
Come on. You already know what it is. The first segment of the show is time for the drip cam. So my brother, drip cam. You already know where we're going with this. It's time to put on what you got on. So what you wearing today?
I started light, man. I didn't get to pack like crazy. I actually found out about the gig 24 hours before I flew out.
Crazy.
That's why I landed Saturday afternoon.
Crazy. Right. You landed Saturday afternoon and you had a gig in the night.
Yeah.
That's a crazy setup, bro.
Spotify mom, guys.
Yeah. By the way, if you haven't figured it out yet.
So it's last minute, but this is a couple Zara pieces.
Yeah. Cozy.
Something I got off ASOS.
Cozy calm.
I'm not sure if you guys have ASOS out.
Bro, that's my favorite joint.
Yeah?
I'm not gonna lie. That's my favorite joint, bro. I'm not gonna lie. These are from ASOS.
Yeah.
Those courier prices he pays them.
Yeah. I courier that thing, bro.
And just some battered Air Forces, white Air Forces, man.
Classic.
So.
Battered, they look clean, I'm not gonna lie.
They're alright. They're going through that cycle.
Yeah. I'm getting that refresh.
They're not African batted.
That
is UK batted. It's different.
It's tar road only.
Not the same.
Yes, sir. Tell me what you're wearing, brother.
Bro, I had to make my guy feel at home, even though I know East London isn't Manchester.
I
said, in the wardrobe.
Look, he's starting beef.
Look, he's starting beef. Bro. What you wearing? Guys. Got the Man United away kid from last season, guys.
Yes, sir.
Cold sweatpants on the family. You guys always know it. And I got the Crocs on the bottom.
Come on.
Alex, what are you saying, my brother?
Man, I have to rip the family coat up top, you know what I'm saying? Remember your coat, you know what I'm saying? See that? ASOS from the bottom, like I already said, and some UGG sandals, slides, whatever it is.
They look warm, bro.
Cozy.
They look warm,
cozy.
yeah, cozy.
I'm not like, I can't balance though. When I'm wearing these, I'm always tripping, bro.
Really?
I'm not gonna lie. Because they're also like a little bit
that platform situation. You never learned how to wear heels.
But she's got her height allegations. Uggs. I promise I'm tall. I promise I'm tall. I promise.
Height allegations. Crazy.
I think I'm 5'5", with them thick thighs.
Scandals.
Hey, scandalous.
Well,
Then take us.
I think let's get started with the chat. Alex said earlier, Hackney, bro.
Yeah.
So, how is a Vietnamese boy?
Yeah.
Hackney. Goes to East London. Yeah. Find himself in Cape Town now.
24 hours call, bro.
I think it's a love of music, but I want to actually get started there, bro. Like, where did your love of music start?
From young, man.
Yeah.
Like, I had 4 older sisters.
Crazy.
Who love music, so like.
Are you like the only male?
I'm like the 5th child. That's the first male.
In the party.
And then.
Bro, it's a party.
And then a little brother.
Oh, okay. That's cute.
So I was raised by my 4 sisters, pretty much.
Oh, that's crazy.
And yeah, they just bought home music, like CDs, cassette tapes.
Vibes.
Of like hip-hop R&B.
Nah.
Garage.
I was gonna ask what they're listening to, yeah.
Garage, which was massive in the UK at that time. Not sure if you guys are familiar with Garage.
Grime vibes too?
And that's where I got into music.
Yeah.
Because that was when I was, teenager.
Yeah.
Stepping out on my own. Grime.
Doing your own thing.
If you were like a teenager in the early 2000s,
don't expose yourself now.
Early mid 2000s. And this is the great part. Like, you can't stop age, man. You cannot stop age. You cannot stop age.
That's a preach.
But like, if you grew up in East London around that time, grime was like what what kind of like Amapiano is.
Yeah.
I get you.
For certain generations.
I feel you. Early 2000s.
It's a movement. Yeah.
Jeez. So this is still when it's like in the community. The homies are doing it for themselves.
Pirate radio. There's no money. No record labels.
Yeah.
Literally pirate radio on top of like a warehouse building or something like that.
Crazy.
Yeah.
And how'd you get into that? Like, was it just the homies? Were you there at the spots as well? Jumping bars? Might have been the sisters.
My sisters, man. I wanted to be a producer. I wanted to be a grime producer.
Crazy.
That was my entry into music. I thought I was gonna be a grime producer.
Yeah. That's the plan A.
Like, that's how I was gonna be a millionaire.
That's the richest story.
So then, it never worked out. Like,
why not?
Production wise, because I was young. There's no money. Like, when you're that age, what is music industry?
I get you.
What is an A&R? What is an artist manager? All of those things. Yeah. Like grime is that new. Like no one was really looking at it like that. And then I kind of went like grime went out.
Yeah.
Vinyl went out as well.
Crazy.
So you used to like buy vinyl records with grime on it.
Yeah.
And people like used to play instrumentals, and MCs used to spit bars over the instrumentals, and you're mixing from one track to another.
Yeah.
That's like
that was a setup.
That's a grime style.
That's crazy, bro. So obviously now your sisters are taking you out. You're at these spots. You're trying to be a producer playing grime, and it's not necessarily working out because you're like a naive young boy, East London, trying to do music. Obviously, at this stage of the game, I'm hearing there's some pushback. I'm hearing the industry's not feeling your boy. I'm hearing you're still trying to figure things out. I'm hearing that like it's not so easy. What's keeping you going all this time? Because like Cape Town, like Temba said, Hackney to Cape Town. Yeah. Clearly you.
I mean, you're young. You're young. You got a bit of time.
Yeah.
You don't have the pressures that you have when you get older.
Yeah.
And you're just ignorant.
Yeah.
And you just want to do what you want to do.
Yeah. Sometimes ignorance is this. I'm not gonna lie,
bro.
I'm not gonna lie.
You're not thinking about 10 years time. I need to have a family, kids, and all of these things. You're just thinking, I want to do music.
Yeah.
I want to do something in music.
Yeah.
And get big off that.
That's crazy.
Like, you know?
That's crazy. Motivated.
But now there's been 17 years of Neptizzle now.
Yeah.
What was that first season of DJing like?
I mean, that grime era, I don't even really count as
part of the 17. Yeah.
As part of the 17, I don't think.
Where does it start for you?
when I first started playing African music, because that's when things changed. Like I became a DJ. My sister bought me turntables to kind of keep me off the streets.
Yeah.
Like if you like,
The streets tough at that time,
you guys watch Top Boy?
Yeah.
So Top Boy's based in Hackney.
Hey, bro.
Yeah. So Top Boy's based in Hackney. So
crazy.
That's the kind of environment.
Yeah.
Maybe not everything in there. You might be shielded away from some things, but it's gloomy.
Yeah.
It's dark. The only fun time is like when the sun's out and it's sun.
Like now that you mentioned that, were you in danger of actually being a part of that culture? Like were you actually outside with the boys, like actually moving crazy, moving the food?
It's a thin line. It's as simple as, are your parents there for you? If you're not getting that love at home and that direction from like your family and your sisters, you
start searching for the places maybe you shouldn't.
The man them outside, bro.
You know,
you're chilling,
and then you're on the street, you see things, and you're like,
next thing delivering
that's
a
not
backpack.
for me.
Hey,
yeah, you know what I mean? Like you see some evil things, right?
Crazy.
And you're like, my parents didn't raise me like
from
that.
young still, facts.
Like, you know,
and that's why you're right. It's a thin line, bro. Because like that's a decision, bro.
Yeah, it's a decision.
Time you're like, yo, my parents didn't raise me, while someone else is like, I could deliver this backpack. You know, so make a quick band. You know.
Shout out the family structure, bro.
Loving the system.
Shout out the family structure, man. Yeah.
Are you still tight with your sisters at this stage?
Yeah, everyone's.
The boys.
We're all tight. We all live a couple miles from each other. We're not that far. Yeah.
So now they get you the turntables. What's that first gig like?
This time I'm probably playing like grime.
Yeah, what you playing first on the turntables? It's here now. What you putting on?
We haven't gotten to Afrobeat
yet.
Yeah, we haven't.
No whining over Wizkid, bro.
Yeah, it's dark. It's a dark start. You know, it's like grime is very. If you listen to grime is very male, teenage, angry.
Yeah, it's fun.
It's not female friendly. It's not like dancehall when you play dancehall.
Sensual vibes. You tapping into
people want to start whining.
Yeah.
If I were to compare it to like what we're hearing from drill now, are there similarities?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot, but there's money in drill.
Yeah.
Central C is.
Yeah. They're holding it down. Like it's pop now, essentially.
Do you know what I mean? Like there's a structure now.
Yeah.
Oh, UK music is blowing up. It's very niche. Oh, we got a structure because we've done it with grime.
That's crazy.
And we've done it with like Afro swing. So now it's like, oh, there's a structure, we know.
Sheesh.
And there's a market for urban black music.
Isn't it crazy, like seeing something go from like where there's no structure, it's just you and the man, and then all of a sudden it's a multi-million-dollar like situation. Yeah. So you weren't
Afro beats.
Exactly. Yeah. Because there was a time even in Africa, Afrobeats was, especially in South Africa, Afrobeats was a little bit like, whoa, what you playing there? You playing Davido? Hey, man, turn that off. Bro.
Yo, it happens everywhere, man. Like playing Afrobeats early days in a place that didn't understand it.
Yeah.
I've had someone look at me like, what are you doing? In the middle of my set, bro, what are you doing?
I'm in the work.
What are you doing? Like,
I'm in the gig, bro.
Change it, but in the UK, let's say there's 4 DJs playing on a night. Every DJ is going to play a specialist in one genre.
Okay.
So you're not cross-contaminating.
Yeah.
The DJ before you is going to play what you're going to play. Now you've got nothing left to play.
Fair.
So he'll play hip-hop, you play dancehall, I'll play Afrobeats.
Fair.
And it's like, if it's a dancehall event and you're playing an hour of Afrobeats to a dancehall crowd.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, they'll be like, yo.
Don't really like Afrobeats,
bro.
they're going to be looking at you.
The wine is a little bit different for that one, bro. I don't know about that one.
So yeah, like Afrobeats, it's been
tough, bro.
Yeah,
but we made it.
It's a journey. Even in Cape, you know, the gig on Saturday, there's certain songs you can play, certain songs you can't play.
That's what I was saying to the homies. I was like, I'm so angry, guys. I'm so angry. He's just playing bangers, bro. He's playing bangers.
You guys aren't understanding.
It's not timing, bro.
But we'll get to that.
So I want to come now, because obviously you come from a point where you're running grime, you're in the setup with the boys in Hackney, you're trying to stay off the streets. So what pushed you to go specifically into Afrobeats? Because let's just state the obvious. You don't look like you should be playing Afrobeats.
So grime went out.
Yeah.
That's true.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, no offense.
Well, now it's different. Now,
no, please play some more. Please play some more.
Now everybody plays Afrobeats, so it's not as shocking. But when I was doing it, it was shocking. That's really shocking. Like grime went out.
Yeah.
Record shops went out.
Yeah.
Technology changed. So
Yeah.
we went from vinyl to CDs.
Yeah.
You could time frame are we talking about here? Like, what was it, like late 2000s?
This is like 2004 to 2006.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I got you.
Technology changes a lot.
Yeah.
CDJs are becoming.
Yeah.
The technology is advancing. And then I've kind of lose my way. Like I have nothing to play, so I'm just gonna play what I party to, which is hip hop, R&B, dancehall. At that time we had something called funky house as well, around 2007, 2008.
Estelle vibes, yeah, she's on the beat.
Not Estelle. Estelle's more R&B. I'm trying to think of an artist that you would know.
Drop the names. Even if you don't know them, drop the names. That's the point to research,
like
to learn.
Crazy Cousins.
Okay.
In the Morning, Egypt, Fuzzy Logic.
Sheesh.
There's so much to mention. Like it's a deep bag.
Crazy.
Right? It was a time, and I think that was a prerequisite as well for Amapiano doing well in the UK, because and we'll get to that.
Okay, let's talk.
So it's a bit more of like a housey kind of sound.
Yeah.
Grime is dark.
Yeah.
About 140 BPM.
Yeah.
Funky house is about 125.
Sheesh.
And a bit more happy.
Yeah.
A bit more dancey, a bit more happy.
But like you, as an artist in that time and as a DJ, when you're getting that pushback where you're playing your Afro beats and maybe you're getting eyes on some, what's that? Or they're saying change it. What's telling you to keep going?
I think I have rules in my head sometimes. It's like if someone tells me to do something, I'm gonna do something because that's what I'm being paid for.
Okay.
I don't want to go left and then step on another DJ's toes as well, and then he's gonna be like, "Oh, why are you playing everything that I was booked to play?"
I get
you. It's like unwritten rules of DJing, right? That have been passed down from elders to the next generation.
Yes,
we don't have too much of that because now it's like
I'm playing the same song you play, bro.
Everyone's out for themselves. I'm gonna blow. I'm gonna have my viral moment.
I've seen some of those when like behind the DJ decks, they're like, "This guy just played all the piano bangers, bro. What must I play now?" I'm like, "Bro, find your way." Unfortunately, find your way, man.
That's tough, bro. Homies are running their own sets, and you're saying, "I gotta stick to the rules."
Yeah, so
and you're sticking to the rules.
So stick to the rules and just grind it out, man.
Yeah.
It's just an hour. You want the ground to swallow you, but just grind it out. And not every gig is going to be like this. You understand very quickly, I'm not going to be accepted everywhere. I'm not going to be enjoyed everywhere. So I'm going to find the places that
actually do resonate with
you. Did you find a sense of community in that though?
100%, man. DJ music for me is all about community. The fact that we can sit here right now because of music and not anything else.
Bro, what an impact.
I would never sit in this room if it wasn't for that.
That's facts. That's facts. I mean, music took you to the city, bro.
Right.
Took you to the set, took you to the room. Who knows where else it's going to take you, to be honest. I'm really excited to see that, bro.
100%.
So, when did it start getting warm, man? When did the reception start being like, yo?
I was given a CD of Ghanaian music. So this is how African music started for me. I had a Nigerian ex-girlfriend at the time.
You survived.
I survived.
He was having this
I never put her in my story, but
she
was a part of it. So she put me on certain tunes on like the Nigerian side.
Bro, be careful. She's gonna come pitch reparations, bro.
Yeah, be careful what I say, right? I'm not gonna say her name. It could have been someone else.
She actually owe me some racks.
And then my best friend, who's a Ghanaian, gave me a CD of like Ghanaian music, so like High Life, Hip Life, and said,
"High Life fashion, bro.
Yeah, can you play this at my sister's graduation party? This is a party this is where you're doing gigs for free because it's like you just want to play. Right? You just want to play. You don't care about money. It's not about money. And then I'm playing everything else. I'm playing garage. I'm playing funky. I'm playing hip hop, R&B, dancehall, and I'm like, I've never really played this music before.
Yeah.
I don't know what reception I'm gonna get. I'm like, okay, here we go. It's time.
Yeah.
Press play. The party changed.
Yeah.
The party just went to another level. I'm like, whoa.
I get
you
that.
You can fall onto something.
I get that.
I'm like,
I get that.
And you actually said in 2019 that you learned something from every single DJ gig. So that one you learned, okay, there's a level to this that I can unlock.
Yeah, 100%. It was, for me, it was the feeling that it gave me was like everyone in the room was together and everyone's having fun.
Wow.
And I was like, oh, shit.
Resonance.
So then I'm really like studying the music now. I'm come back home now, I'm listening to the music. I'm like, oh, but the music's really good as well. It's not like he's just giving me a CD and I'm gonna play it once and it's done. I'm listening to the music and I'm like, I actually like this music. I'm gonna listen to more of it.
That's crazy.
And collect more and start going to parties where they play this music.
That's crazy.
And then it kind of just grew from there. Like from that house party, I got a call.
Yep.
Oh, there's I'm doing a party next week. Can you play warm up?
Yeah,
from like 10 to like 11 or something.
That's the warm up set.
That's the warm up set.
Yeah.
At that time, I didn't have enough music to play. Like,
do you
know what I mean?
Because you still figure out your sound.
I'm still trying to figure out everything. But I was like, yeah, I'll do it.
I got you.
The way I hit, like, I went online to illegally download the music. Bro. And even then, the following DJ didn't even turn up for another hour, so I ended up playing 2 hours. I ended up kind of like running out of music as well. But that's an experience.
I love that, bro.
That's an experience. And every time I see like young DJs and they're having stinkers in a club, I'm like, I was there once.
Yeah,
that was me once. It's important to stink. It's important to, like, you need
to go do it, my boy.
Yeah, you need to, like, feel the experience of embarrassment. And then so that you can practice during the week. So next week you're not as embarrassed. Like, you know what I mean? And then people start to love you. But yeah, it's kind of started growing from that, and then it kind of just snowballed, like gigs every 6 months. Now it's turned into 3 months, 2 months, every weekend. Yeah, so, and then
Just to be realistic, for the young DJs that you were speaking about, how quick did it turn from 6 months to week by week?
Probably about a year.
Grinding.
Yeah, I mean, I had a retail job. I was working in a Vizu at the time.
I get you.
Yeah, I was working in a Vizu at the time.
I get you. I hope you keep some merch, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah, I still got some classic.
Bro.
And yeah, like first paycheck I bought speakers.
Yeah.
Second paycheck I bought CDJs, cheap ones.
Yeah. Third to upgrade the one that your sister gave you.
Yeah, literally. Upgrading everything. I've got money now.
I'm
my first job, I'm making like £1,000 pounds.
Yeah. £1,000 a month.
Yeah, £1,000 a month. That's a lot of money for someone that's like 17, 18.
I'm even trying to be a DJ, bro. Don't play.
Yeah, so it's like everything I made, I spent back into the art. Yeah. When I finish work, I'm practicing. Yeah. I'm downloading new songs.
Yeah.
And then it paid off, man.
Nah. 100%,
it paid off. And so something like that where you just lock in for about 6 months or like a couple years.
Yeah.
Probably like over like a period of a couple years. You can then like it keeps you going for time.
Yeah.
You don't realize how long it keeps you going for, but it puts you ahead of a lot of people if you just lock in and just practice.
That willingness to sacrifice that time.
Yeah, 100%.
I hear you, bro. I hear you.
It can't just be this looks cool, I'm gonna do it for 20 minutes a day.
Yeah.
Film like viral content that you think is gonna go viral, like a random mix. I'm thinking that's gonna.
It's gonna work.
It might get you a booking, but then you get to the booking and then the promoter's like, they're not a really good DJ. I don't know if I want to book them again. So
I don't want to expedite the chat, but like I'm actually curious as to you're gaining this experience now with the DJing, but there's still gonna be Afro Paradise on the horizon. When did you realize that you didn't want to just be a part of one part of a night, but also part of the curation of the entire thing?
Listen, man. I ain't gonna lie, it's money.
Hey.
It was
okay.
This is when like passion has now turned to, I'm being silly business-wise here.
Yeah.
So I did a party. I did a day party for promoters that I play for all the time. I did a stupid, crazy, cheap price. A price that I wouldn't give anyone. But I gave it to them because I've worked.
Getting your foot in there.
I've worked with them before, so it wasn't like getting my foot in there.
What's the angle?
What was
the angle?
The angle was, we don't have the money.
Yeah.
To pay you, right? Like the capacity is small.
Yeah, shaky.
Whatever. Cool. So we're like, alright, cool. Do the gig. I realized everybody that's there has literally come and said, we're here for you.
Oh, crazy.
And I looked at no, it's not, I don't take those things in. I never take those things in. I'm not trying to get ahead of myself or anything like that, because I'm just a DJ. Just a DJ.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, oh, we're here for you. Oh, we're here for you.
Crazy.
And all I'm seeing is £20, £20, £20, £20. And I charged them 150.
Mr. Krabs.
I charged them 150. I'm like, I've played myself.
Sheesh.
Nah, I'm gonna build my own thing. Teamed up with my guy Fifi, and also my other team members, Dan, Beverly, Tamara.
Crazy.
And it was like literally, we don't want to be in this scene and do so much for this scene, but not have some kind of financial reward for it because we're so passionate about music and
the business of music.
And also at the same time, once it's your party, you get to treat people how you think you should be treated. At the parties.
Like, I'm happy you touched on Fifi there because I actually wanted to bring it up and touch on the business side of being in bed with someone like that.
Pause.
Like,
Nobody's gonna watch this, bro,
watch your bag, bro.
You let him say it.
But like, actually talking about like starting a business, even if it's people might see it differently because it's on the entertainment side. But at the end of the day, we're trying to make peace here. But like, how was that and like navigating? Okay, I want to do this, you want to do this, and we have to make something happen.
Happened quite naturally. We've been in this game for such a long time. A lot of people within that scene know us. It was a no-brainer to be like, let's do it ourselves. Let's stop relying on people to book us for this much. And at the end of the night, we could still play the same set. We're gonna be there the whole night, but we're gonna make this much. And it makes so much sense.
It's crazy. Crazy. You're just actually seeing opportunity in the market. Also, we can grow and own something. Why not just create a space for ourselves?
Own something.
Put other young guys
we did Major League's, one of Major League's first headline shows in London.
Crazy. You guys brought them out there. Sheesh.
You done your research. No, it was crazy, man. Like I did a warm up for like Major League when they did Brixton Academy as well, which is like, correct me if I'm wrong, about 3,000 or 6,000. One of those, right? That's one of my favorite gigs ever.
Crazy.
What was the thing that was making it your favorite? Was the crowd?
The crowd.
Energy?
The crowd. Do you know what it was? It was like, okay, it's an Amapiano crowd, but it's still a UK crowd as well. Major League are quite commercial. Not everyone there is going to be die-hard Amapiano fans. They're going to like other music as well. And Amapiano is still fresh, but everyone's coming out because it's a motive. This is where everybody's going to have fun. Literally. So everyone's kind of just tagging along. So in my head, for like 2 weeks before the set, I was like, this is who I think I'm going to have. This is the set that I'm going to play. And then I played it and I'm like, So for me, it was just like, yes.
I did it.
I did it. Like, it was like experience, years of experience, thinking about it, and then execution.
Let's talk about that.
So for me, that was why it was fun, man.
I love your experience, bro, because you can literally hear it. You know what I'm saying? Like on Saturday, we could have the vibes, we could hear the vibes, and you could see how you were feeling.
You're not just throwing shit.
Bro, you were MCing your own set, bro.
And you know, like some MCs you're like, dude, shut up. That happens too, but like everything was literally curated perfectly.
Bro.
And like, I want to tap into it a little bit more on the event side because you know now through your experiences what it takes to put that experience on and still try to turn a profit on it. What are some of the mistakes and shortfalls that you had to learn during
Talk about it now.
What? Taking L's?
The L's. You have to.
We did a show, massive show, we made no money.
Sheesh.
Yeah. I won't say the name.
Investment in the community.
But it was a community project. Community service. Community service, right? You did it for the culture. The culture thinks you're great, but you made no money.
Sheesh.
So there's things like that, but it was a great opportunity at the same time, and I don't think I look back at it.
No regrets.
No regrets. We done it. It was a great experience. Booking DJs for their social media clout.
I get down.
Rather than for the there's pressure. I'm a music person, and I'll always kind of like book someone for their ability. But you're in business. And sometimes you have to bend.
You bring 100,000, bro.
For certain things, right?
And then poster on that page, I just get a few more bums and seats, you know?
You know, or just like for your brand, you look good for your brand. So there's things like that, and then the DJ isn't that great on the night. I'm not saying no names, and it wasn't that they weren't great. But you know the money that you're spending and.
You get that balance in play.
Really and truly, you're spending money for the looks rather than what actually happens on the night. And sometimes if people are there bored, like, you need to come on now. Like, you're like,
save the party.
Save the party. But you know, it happens. It happens, man, and that's just the business side of.
Do you still operate that way, or is it just like pure music now, ability only, like, or is it still that balancing game between like?
It's a balancing game. So at the same time, for those that aren't ready, these are the gigs that are gonna get you ready. Like, it's good to be around people who are highly skilled as well. See what they do, and then you know, take some. And I'm always there as well. If anyone needs advice, how's my set?
Let's talk about it a little bit.
Like, cool. So that's always there as well. It's never like, I'm just gonna dish you
I love that
online.
Energy,
and then that's it.
Last night's event.
That DJ I booked.
The DJs are wondering, is it me?
So I mean, it's all we're all faking it, bro. No one really knows what they're doing.
Hey man.
And we're just hoping.
Which is bro.
But through that, it seems like you also found a pocket and a niche with weddings.
Oh.
How did that happen?
So I was massive 2010 to about 2013, 14. I had a crazy run. This is like, so Afro. I started playing Afrobeats before we even called it Afrobeats. So Afrobeats came from, it's more like an umbrella term, right? So if you're doing a party, a rave, right? So you're playing 4, 5, 6 genres: hip hop, dancehall, R&B, funky house, high life, hip life, Niger pop. Let's say we play Kwaito.
You're an encyclopedia.
So it's like, instead of giving all the African genres
one umbrella term,
like their individual names taking up space on a flyer, we're just gonna clean it up, call it Afrobeats, so people understand that. Okay. You're gonna hear Nigerian music, Ghanaian music, and everything kind of in and around that set from maybe like Ivory Coast or something from Congo, or maybe something from South Africa, like Mafiki Zolo.
I remember that.
You could play that in a West African set.
It's going up.
And it would go off.
It's going
up. They were big in West Africa as well.
Right? They were huge, bro.
It's just things like that. So that's the term Afrobeats. It's got nothing to do really with the term Afrobeat fella. That's completely different music.
Fella's alone there.
But because it's called Afrobeats, people link it, and there are certain songs that pay homage to his sound as well. But it's really just an umbrella term.
I love it.
So so I was even there just before we even called it Afrobeats. Bro, we were like one of the first people to use the term Afrobeats. And now it's everywhere.
Bro, I remember the time when it was still Afrobeat versus what's the other genre? You can probably help me with this. More of a Jamaican style, dancehall vibes. What do you call it? Yes, sir, reggaeton. Shout out, he was coming in, and then like reggaeton was like coming up, and then like it was Afrobeats next to it. You know what I'm saying? And like it was a balancing game between the two genres, especially like when it was out of Africa, because at some point it was only P Square, Davido. Who else was really bringing it down here? From the new kids, and like that was the only people you would play. Like there'd be no one else being played on the set, and then they'd throw it elsewhere. And then eventually one day it was Afrobeat, and I was like, oh, there's a space now. The homies can actually, bro. It came out of nowhere, just like the Amapiano like vibe actually, which actually leads me into the Amapiano sets that you're running now. They're fire. Who graduated you, bro?
An ex-girlfriend.
I love her.
I
love it. Yo, that's how you date, folks. You date out. Date out.
Do you know what? Lockdown. I can't remember. Do you know what? First, so I do a weekly radio show that plays Afrobeats, right? Ultimate Afrobeat show. I've been doing that since. I think I'm 10 years in now, 11 years in now, right?
She's holding it down.
So what are we, 2024?
2024,
2013.
Ooh,
something like that.
11.
Yeah?
Posties family has started doing the maths now.
That's 11, yeah. Counts, guys.
Wow. Yeah, so I'm always on the lookout for new music. And then I come across this song, and I'm like...
Which one is it?
I can't even pronounce it. That's the worst.
Crazy.
I might have to bring it up on my Spotify. I'm gonna have to bring it up on my Spotify so you guys could pronounce it for me, right?
Got you.
It's not even in my head now. It's Kabza. I'm very sure it's Kabza.
The Kabza song, of course, holding it down. Which one?
Right. The top one.
I was feeling it, bro.
And I'm an R&B guy.
Yeah.
Deep down, I'm an R&B guy.
I get you. Yeah.
I love R&B.
Yeah.
It's me. I'm like, I like emotion in music.
I get you.
And
the chords, the melodies.
Soul and R&B is probably the best.
I understand.
Right?
Understand.
So that track right there spoke to me.
Mm.
And I didn't think of it as, oh, there might be more stuff like this. I just thought it was this.
Yeah. One guy, one song, got it.
Yeah, and then my manager, Danai, who's Zimbabwean.
Yes, sir.
She was like, oh, it's like, this is the Amapiano movement. There's other songs like this. I'm like, okay, put me on. So now we're going in deeper.
Sheesh.
Now it's like, okay, if I go deep, Afroisa.
Sheesh.
And now,
like,
now it's like my head is spinning because I've gone from one song to like a whole Spotify playlist, right? Well, Amapiano grooves on Spotify, right? Jeez. Like that has been my playlist from the beginning. Where it's just like, if you wanted, I don't know, whoever's running that playlist, but they do a good job. Yeah, like they're just constantly, they're doing a better job than whoever's running the Afrobeat playlist. Because I'm like, I'm not trying to air anyone up. I'm just saying it could be better. So yeah, and from then it's like, as a DJ, I've been playing Afrobeats for so long. I got a bit bored.
I got a bit
bored, like kind of like playing the same thing over and over again. And then eventually Afrobeats turned into Amapiano, you know, like the Afro piano kind of way.
Like it came through and it's suddenly one genre.
Yeah, so drum everywhere now.
Bro.
Yeah, so yeah, that's my Amapiano journey, man, and it was just like, it was similar to mixing sort of like funky house. Yeah. Right, so I'm listening.
That's where it comes back in.
Yeah, this is where we come back to funky house. Mixing wise is similar because everything's pretty much the same tempo. But from funky house, we knew that, okay, UK people like this type of music. So when I heard funky house, I was like, no, Amapiano. They're gonna like Amapiano. Yeah. They're gonna get it. Yeah. Because it's not crazy from something else that we've liked before. Yeah. Even like grime aspects of like Amapiano could be really dark and grimy.
True.
Grime is really dark, and there's similarities.
I hear that.
When you're seeing those similarities, were you able to forecast and predict what it is now? And like the scale globally.
For me, it was like white people are gonna. Yeah. I don't need to explain this to a white person as much as I need to explain Afrobeats. Because Afrobeats is still
melodies, the words.
Yeah. I mean, Afrobeats in the last since probably like 2000, like your Bremas, your Ira Stars becoming really polished now. But your Burna Boys before that was still relatively underground. Yeah. But now everything kind of like post-pandemic. Afrobeats is everywhere. But yeah, Afrobeats was there, but it wasn't there. Yeah. There were still spaces that it couldn't go. Yeah. You know, that the Amapiano could.
Fact. And Amapiano is still very much a growing like genre. 100%. I don't think
we hit the peak yet. Which is scary, but like that beautiful scary.
Exactly. Like there's still spaces to go.
And Amapiano changes every couple months.
Bro.
The way it evolves is just.
Bro,
like you don't know what's gonna come from it. Like,
they're working so hard. We're getting new music all the time.
Have you heard of Gomian?
Yeah, I heard that way before.
Cool.
Right?
It was before.
Yeah, way before.
I'm curious, like how Gom went underneath and then just decided to just start tanking all over the place.
That is true as well because
analysis.
Because Gom is probably, I can't pronounce, but.
But that clicked.
It's in the heart.
It's similar. Some parts to funky too.
Ooh,
okay.
But I think it might have been a bit too dark.
Yeah. It's very trappy. It's very like hard bass.
It was just a bit too dark.
To rock right now.
Oh, you're crazy.
Whereas
I'm dropping down on my knees with another voice.
Whereas Amapiano could be really soulful, and you don't have to explain that.
Facts.
Like,
you can feel it. Practical piano,
right?
Crazy, bro. So, like, there's another thing I actually noticed about your sets, man. And we were talking about it when we were playing the set. And even in Saturday, you even got what I'm going to talk about now. The way you transition from a song to a song in the next genre, or even just a song that I would have never thought to put next to this song. Like, it's actually very, like, tasteful. It's artistic. It's just, like,
It's left.
Thank you.
We literally were screaming. How does he know?
Bro, like, he has a memo. He has a memo.
That's what we were saying in the crowd when you were rocking it. Because the next song comes and we're just like, you've got the answers. What is this guy on this? Like, even just a little bit, bro. Just pop every time.
Give me time to rest, bro. So how do you process that, bro? How do you thought that, okay, nah, I'm around this one? Because every single time, there's a natural progression and you're like, oh, it makes sense that he play that. But there was not a moment where I was like, it makes sense. Every single moment it was like, how does he know? So like, how do you process that? Like,
I don't know, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
It's just in the heart.
It's in the moment.
Crazy.
Because at that moment, I thought I'd finished. I had about 2 minutes left, a minute left, and they were like, another 15 minutes.
Literally, you were supposed to finish at 9:30, right?
9:30.
Yeah.
I probably didn't jump off till about 9:45.
Bro.
Because I'm not sure if it was a delay with the next DJ.
Nah, this one you just stay, bro.
But yeah.
That's the story I'm running with.
Bro, I'm not
So then,
I've been telling so many people it's the truth now, bro.
yeah. So then it was just like, okay, where do we go from here? And you have to bake. It's like years of experience. Like Matrix, bro.
Bro.
Like,
you see the simulation.
all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like, okay, if I do this, it's gonna go this way. If I do this, it's gonna go that way. If I play that, I might kill the crowd.
Yeah.
I might lose it.
Yeah.
And then I'll set, like, it's a time thing as well, because you don't want the other song to play for too long. So it's like, it gets to a certain point where you got to make up your mind.
Yeah.
That's the decision you got to go with. That's the best one that you've come up with in your head.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, I'm going to go with that.
Yeah.
And that's it.
That's crazy, bro.
Based on patterns. What I've done before. Have I played to a crowd similar to this before? What do I think they like that I haven't played yet? And how am I going to jump from that to that?
Sheesh.
And then I'm going to introduce that. Usually I don't really do mic work as well.
Yeah.
But I was like...
Oh, word. That's not something you usually do?
No, something I've rarely touched the mic.
Bro.
I've touched the mic like 5 times in a year.
Why did you do that night?
I needed to.
Yeah.
I needed to. Because I felt like the energy was kind of low because I'm like, okay, this isn't my normal...
your normal crowd.
My normal crowd.
Space, yeah.
Like, I'm playing to a crowd where Afrobeats isn't the hottest.
Yeah.
People aren't even here for Afrobeats.
Facts.
They're here for other things.
Facts.
They probably not even know where the Afrobeats is going to be played because they may not even know who I am.
Facts. Facts. I was surprised. I was like, oh, sheesh.
Yeah, we looked up and we were like, oh, it's Afrobeats. But wait.
Yeah. Because if you're there from the beginning of the set, I dropped my first song, Thames, Love Me Jeje.
Yeah.
And it was like, I heard, yay, from some people. And other people not so much. And I'm like,
okay.
hold on, this is going to be uphill.
Yeah.
I have to fight
Go both ways.
Yeah. The only way this is going to work is if I have a conversation with the crowd.
Yeah.
All right. Let them know who I am.
Yeah.
Let them know what I've come to do.
Yeah.
And basically say, trust me.
Trust me, Oaks. I got you.
Yeah, I got you.
Got you.
Right. And that's why I used the mic.
I trusted, bro. Now
So,
you killed it.
Yeah.
I like. You did your work.
Thank you.
Very factual. Everything is very factual.
You had to be there. So what is the crowd gauge? Because there's the moments that we spoke about where your set turned from I'm playing Afrobeat, it's a vibe, and then it just turned up all of a sudden. What did you feel at that moment?
I felt like I was cornered. I felt like, so I'm booked to play Afrobeats. The brief was come to Cape Town to play Afrobeats. come to play Afrobeats, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. I sat in the dressing room like before the set was like, okay, I can play this, I can play that, I can play this. I hope that it works. Played those tracks. It didn't get the reception that I was kind of like
corner somewhere dancing.
Yeah, expected. Like, so I was like, okay, what can I throw into my set right now that's gonna capture people?
What was the first song that came to your mind?
Ooh, I think I played Via Orlando.
Yeah,
it might have been that, right?
Yeah.
Like just like the flute alone was like all you need to do.
Exactly.
And then all I heard was, and I'm like, okay, I got him. Got him. If I can keep him here, but not also go away from my brief that they booked me for, because I don't want them to be like, we booked you to play Afrobeats, and then you went left, right? So I'm like, okay, we're gonna balance it, like, and yeah, so that playing the AKA stuff with the Burna Boy stuff.
Yeah.
Some dashed in some Tyler there.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, because it's all kind of like merging up.
Yeah.
So
I'm flashing back because it was perfect, but it was gonna like if you had told me before it was gonna go like that, I'm like I don't know if this is gonna work. But in it,
I think that's the beauty of it because I've not been here like that. I had to not think about what already works for the other DJs and then do exactly what they do. It was like, okay, I need to figure this out myself.
Bro.
And for you it's different, but for me it's like, I've done this before. Do you know what I mean? So yeah.
I'm gonna take this a little bit left.
Let's go.
Because I wanna know, what does it take to plan a dirty December, man?
Hey, yo.
What does it take? Oh man. I'm so used to it. I can walk into it now. It's
As close.
my
And then he opens up Accra.
my first dirty December was 2009. I've missed one.
Those are legs.
I've missed one since then. Probably 2012 to 13. I might have missed that year, or 13 to 14. That was the year I
Even during COVID, your boys back.
yeah, I was there. I was there. So, yeah, man, I've been doing it for a long time. That one year that I stayed in London because I'm like, I haven't done Christmas and New Year's with my family for about 3 years now. Let me not be let me not be that child in the family. And I'm like, what is this? After your Christmas dinner, dead. There's nothing. It's cold. It's dead. There's nothing to do. So I'm like, next year. I'm like, next year I'm going Ghana. And the year after that, I'm going Ghana. So yeah, dude.
They haven't called you back on some, ayo, when do you come for Christmas?
Yeah, it's like people don't even book me now because they know I'm there.
Yeah!
Like, they know I'm gonna fly myself there, and then they call me, oh, we need you.
So that cost.
Yeah, they've saved the cost.
Don't worry, bro. Give him 2 weeks. Give him 2 weeks to anything to book him, bro.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So yeah, man. Like, I don't really have a checklist, man. Just make sure that you get enough sleep.
Yeah.
And you pace yourself and you save a lot of money. As a guy,
Yeah.
you save a lot of money.
You
save a lot of money because you know how it goes. You know how it
That's
goes.
one crazy story. Okay. Question that I wanted.
Oh, we live?
We're live right now.
Live orders is in here, in the camera.
Hey, we should start streaming now, man.
Yeah, it's true. We see.
Hey, well, let's stream what we're adding. Go for it.
Okay, I wanted to ask, you talk about family. So obviously you don't come from African context. So what is your family's reception to the direction you took with music? I know you said your sisters and that were like into it, but like your parents, and like what is your projection for like what you want for your life in terms of family, kids, whatever, like how does that look?
It's getting deep.
It's getting real deep.
30 December.
Planning family.
These are the questions I'm asking myself when I'm looking into the mountains. Yeah, in Cape Town. Family, they weren't dismissive of it. They didn't say, because it was my sister that bought me the decks to keep me off the streets. I think more for them is I'm making a lot of noise in the house, playing African music that they don't understand.
You're basically getting paid for this.
All you hearing is drums. You alright?
Bro.
and I'm practicing. I'll practice loud, like I'm in a club. So close your door. But my family work in nails, right? So family on the nail shop, and then
Is it in the crib?
Yeah, no, not in the crib, but you know, outdoors. Physical shop, and there'll be times where it's like customers would come into the shop, and they'd find out that, oh, you're Neptizzle's sister. Oh, he's sick.
Crazy.
And my client came in today and said, oh, she knows you. So now it's like, okay, they respect me now because it's like people are telling them your brother's sick. Yeah, right. So they've never really been against it. My family's never really been a African hardcore education. Like you must go uni. You must go college. I'm the only one in my family that went uni, and that's only because I had a Nigerian girlfriend. So you can see the influence. You can see it. So yeah, man.
If you want to get married, you just get a degree, bro.
Listen. I knew I couldn't go to her father without a degree.
I get you.
Thank you. You know, just the paper, bro. So yeah, man. My family are more like business orientated.
Yeah.
We open businesses
Yeah.
and we work for ourselves. We're very independent like that. So pushing you down the education route, it never was a thing. Yeah.
So family planning?
Family planning. Yeah, soon. Man.
Shut up, avoid it.
I know why you whispered
I don't know, man. Something that happens when it happens, it happens. For me, man. It's like I do want it.
Yeah.
I do want to grow up in how I grew up.
Yeah. I get you.
Mum, dad,
family settings,
brothers, sisters, living in the same house. That's my norm. So I'd wanna recreate that too.
all in due time.
Let's take it back to 80 December. Give me a wild table story. Bottles and shisha. Hey.
Bottles and I ain't even got too many crazy stories. Because I've so many years, bro. It's like, is that what kind of story? What kind of stories?
Which season?
I get you.
Yeah. What kind of content? What kind of content are we after here, guys? Is this PG or is this like over 18s? What is it?
The kids are sleeping.
No. Dirty December is it's a time. It's a time, man. It's a time. I heard like Cape Town, everybody comes to Cape Town.
Boy, it's a bit of a troublesome time.
This is what someone told me from Cape Town. From January to December, or January to the end of November, you behave, and then December.
January to the end of November, you go to the beach, you go to the mountain, you're going hiking, forget about all of that.
December, anything goes.
Bro, I'm not lying.
It's like something happens in the air. Everyone closes their laptops. And then every day is Saturday. Like,
I'm not like, some people are still haven't even taken leave. They're still like, with the laptop. With the laptop,
the name next to you. Sheesh.
Some people, that time it's us.
Yeah, we're saying some people like, it's far away.
Yo.
But Neptizzle, you played sets in South Africa, Sierra Leone, Gambia, Ghana.
Everywhere, bro.
Uganda.
Uganda.
South Africa now, man.
Vietnam.
Yes, sir.
Would you say there's one thing that translates to every single one of those crowds?
African people love to dance.
They
love to have a good time.
That's a preach.
It's the same. That's the consistency. You guys love music. You love to dance. You guys have a good time. You love alcohol.
Oh, that last one.
Some more than others. Some nations more than others. Yeah, man. Women are beautiful. Yeah. That's like, I think without women, this whole thing doesn't even work.
It doesn't. And you mean life there.
Yeah, everything. It just collapses.
Essential.
Women in the creative industries are adding more fun.
That's it, man.
But I want to take a left now into another one of your talents. You've interviewed the likes of Major League, Deep, Davido. How do you go about in your process of prepping for interviews like that?
Speak to them like they're human beings, man. Yeah, speak to them like they're humans, man. They're just artists trying to make it. And a lot of them conversations were really like early on. I remember I did Burna Boy when he just was allowed to come back to the UK for the first time. So he'd blown up in the UK but wasn't allowed to travel to the UK because he had some problems with the police. So he wasn't allowed to return. But when he returned, interviewed him as well. And it's just like everyone's out to promote their single. So it's just like, yeah, man, just just trying to dig deep into the kind of person behind the music. But I'm a more music person, so my questions are more, what was you thinking when you made the music? What was the kind of vibe? Like, you know, how was it like working with this person? You know, I mean, who has the talent?
I get you.
Right?
The real questions.
On the credits, when you see like 10 names on the credits, who did most of the work? Right?
Group projects are group projects, guys.
Yeah. I'm not like a gist guy where I'm like, who you sleeping with? Or who you date? Like, those, you know what I mean? So it always comes from like a music side. I'm always interested, like, I'm playing your music week in, week out. What goes through your mind to make that music?
And I think it also would like, because whenever we've spoken to artists on like the podcast and like we understand kind of like their artistic process, next time I hear the song, I'm like, oh, I get it now. And it makes me love the song even more.
Gives you context, bro. It sort of lets you into their world.
Yeah,
to their
man.
mind space, bro.
Is essential.
Who's the most interesting person you've spoken to? According to you.
The most interesting person.
This answer just for today.
Yeah, interesting.
Is this interview or anyone in general?
Who's the most interesting person you've encountered as an artist yourself?
That might have also taken you by surprise.
Yeah.
That's a deep question, man. I actually don't know.
Yeah.
I actually don't know.
Did the names hit your mind when you thought about that question?
No one really crossed my mind. Like I think everybody's kind of like interesting in their own way, and I feel like unless you really have a deep relationship with someone, you don't really know who anyone is. Like it's very surface level. I've come to this podcast. The only thing you know is what I tell you on this podcast, but there's a deep side to all of us, right?
Yeah.
So it's like I really don't feel like I really get to sit down. I like speaking to old people.
Yeah.
Random old people. Not even celebrities.
Just random.
Just random old people. I'll be like, what's it like being married? Was marriage worth it? Those those are the kind of people that I like speaking to because they've been through life, man. And when you've been through life, I feel like I've been through life. I ain't even that old in the grand scheme of things. So there's people that have done everything I've done and double.
Yeah.
What do they have to say?
What do they have to say?
So then I'd follow that up then with you don't have to talk about it, but like your lowest point. You've been through a certain stage, and you can either tell us what it was, or you can like just glaze over it. But what's the thing that you learned while being there at your lowest point? Like what's that thing that kept
Stick it out, man.
Yeah.
Stick it out. Like there's times where I'm bored of the music, man, and it just happens naturally. Sometimes there'll be stints within that scene where nothing's happening, and it's boring, it's uninspiring. It doesn't make you want to get up and practice. So, but it doesn't last forever, and everything has, its stages. It could be boring for the next year, but in the year after that could be the peak.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah, Afrobeats had a crazy peak. I think that Shake. The Shaka years, like after the pandemic, there was like 2 years. Like now in 2024, I feel like it's died down a bit, but
Need some new life and all that.
yeah. So from like 2021 to about 23, it was so exciting because it merged with Amapiano, and it was a new sound. Now it's like people are getting bored of it. I don't have to say that. The people vote.
I mean, you're playing the music.
You're playing the music, and they're just not as interested. So, So yeah, it's a bit, at the moment, I feel like Afrobeats is finding its new sound. On where it wants to be. Rema's going down one direction, which is a crazy, it's a crazy risk as well, because he's coming from very different sound to this. It might not work for him, but he might take a risk, and it might change, it might change everything. So yeah, man, just, if any artists out there, take risks. Take risks.
Before we get to the last segment, I just have one more question to ask. What's it like DJing at a Met Gala after party?
Dark.
I was in that room.
I said it wasn't well lit, but it's a club, right? But you don't know who's in a building. Like when I say it's dark, Naomi Campbell was in the room. I didn't know she was in a room until I saw the pictures afterwards, right? So it's just, you don't know who's in the room. I looked up back of the room. Oh, Burna Boy just walked in. Just walked in with his entourage. Waffles was there. She was playing as well. So it's like, and people that you don't even know that are in the fashion world. Like
just like heads of whatever.
Heads of could be LV heads or what I mean. Just sitting there, like you wouldn't know, or designers just sitting there, you wouldn't even know. So yeah, it's one of them rooms that you're in, and it's like anything could come from this.
Let me actually build up on that. Favorite set of all time?
Favorite set of all time? The Major League Brixton Academy.
The Brixton Academy.
Yeah, Brixton Academy one. That one was just, I've never thought about something and it manifested like that. And also, we had the same problem, right? So, keep playing. I've done my set. Keep playing, like another 5-10 minutes. I'm like, shit. That's it. I've planned my set. I'm in overtime now. Like I don't have anything beyond this. But I'm like, do you know what? Fuck it. Played Dexter Daps. That dancehall record. Shabba Madapot. And you're in Brixton. Brixton is heavy Jamaicans. It went off. So it was just like you thought it couldn't get higher, and then it got higher, and then done. Like so, that was a sick set, man. And it was one of them ones where it's like, because it was such a big capacity and everyone was there, after that set for weeks, when people see you, bro.
Yeah, they're like, yo, I remember that. You remember that. You
So,
remember that.
and that's such a lovely feeling, man. When you walk into rooms and it's like people just appreciate what you do,
Resonating.
Love.
rather than oh my god, he's here again. You know,
What is he gonna do now?
who invited him?
Sheesh. I think we should take it to top 5.
Top 5.
Top 5. Alex, tell me what it is.
I top as a segment of the show, but Timber and I are gonna give you a category, and you have to pick top 5 things in that category. For example, top 5 favorite sneakers. You'll be like, oh, I like ID, I like the Cortez, I like this, I like that, I like whatever.
Ooh.
All right, Timber, you wanna go first?
Yeah, so I know you love music, and I know it's going to be a tough question to answer, but I'm going to ask it anyway. Your top 5 artists, favorite artists of all time?
Top 5 favorite artists of all time, from 5 to 1, yeah?
No.
Or just in no particular order.
We can't fight
Now
it
you're
too
getting
much.
beef.
Damn, that's a lot. Wow. Wizkid's got to be in there.
I get you.
That guy,
I get you.
he can make a song, right, that you won't like. And then after 2 listens,
Give it a.
you're like, this is a jam.
Even give it 2 years.
Like, I don't even know
Literally.
how he does that so much.
Sauce.
Like, he does it all the time for me. So Wizkid's definitely in there. Kanye West,
Yeah, get you.
someone I grew up listening to heavy.
Get you.
The Neptunes,
Yeah. I get you.
as producers and
I
also,
get you.
you know, as artists.
Yeah, from the boys.
Yeah, for all the boys. That's tough, man. That's tough. I like a lot of people. To say I like them that much to...
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
it's a tough one.
I'm talking about people that I listen to religiously,
Yeah.
that I can listen to an album and I know the words for every song.
Back to front to back.
I used to be a big Eminem fan. So he has to be in there. Like growing up, I used to be a big Eminem fan. Slim Shady.
Yeah.
Wow. I don't want to offend anyone as well.
It's just today, guys.
I think yeah, man, it can change tomorrow.
It can change tomorrow.
Give him time. Give him time.
It could change tomorrow. Man, I'm gonna go R&B.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's also a sea of people there.
Wow. Touching to the soul. The soul.
There's a controversial name in there that I don't want to say because he's in prison.
Oh, I know what you're saying.
Right?
My guy.
And I saw a conversation the other day about, is he the king of R&B? Yeah, he has to be, man, because that guy...
We're not allowed to talk about it anymore.
You forget about it because he's kind of erased from history, but that guy's listened, like he's made so much songs that I really love.
There's Congolese artists who've collaborated with him, bro. I know exactly what you're talking about, bro. Making bangers.
Yeah,
I saw a TikTok in the studio with the Congolese artist was Fali. You know Fali?
Yeah.
I like sheesh. Those two works all together.
Yeah, there's loads, man. There's loads. There's Eric Roberson, Music Soul Child, Jill Scott, Erica Badu, Lauren Hills.
He's over 5, bro.
It's impossible.
Jeez. Alex, what's your top 5?
Burna Boy, Wizkid.
My top 5 question is, clearly in your life there's been a lot of influences from African countries, right?
I know where this is going.
So give me your top 5 favorite. It doesn't have to be girlfriends or nationality of girlfriends, but top 5 favorite nationalities that you've like interacted with, that you've actually learned a lot from. That you're like, yo, I wouldn't mind being Nigerian. I wouldn't mind being Ghanaian. You know what I'm saying?
Every day isn't that bad.
Hey, that pepper soup every day. I've been growing up with that thing.
So these are my top 5 favorite African cultures, basically.
Essentially.
Ghana.
Okay.
I think Ghana matches my spirit a
Those eggs
lot.
are really carrying you.
Yeah, they really carry me, man. You gotta eat eggs, bro.
Hey, I vote actually. I'm behind that. You gotta eat eggs, guys. I've been saying this.
I'm chilled and laid back. And if you ever go Ghana,
it's
so chilled and laid back. It can get a bit too much.
Yeah.
But if you want to relax and just unwind,
it allows you.
It allows you.
I like that.
Nigeria, of course. Nigeria. I really love like Igbo culture as well. There's something really beautiful about Igbo culture.
That pride in the culture is it's beautiful to see, bro.
Yeah. I love how you guys party.
Yeah.
If there's something we do here,
yo,
we wanna party.
that time it's 6 a.m.
Yeah, the party's done 2 hours ago.
Bro, they literally shut the music off, bro.
Yeah, like you guys don't need much. That's what I love, right?
Facts.
1 beer, DJ, speaker.
Facts. A venue.
That's it.
Just put me out somewhere.
Certain people need booth, like table booth with sofa chairs, certain type of beverage, right?
I get you.
Before they even think about having a good time.
I get you.
And it gets a bit much. But I like Uganda, man. Ugandan's party.
Yeah,
Ugandan's party too. East Africa.
Needs touchdown.
Yeah, they're like South Africans, man. Don't need much.
Yeah.
Music, drink.
Uganda.
Gambia is another place that I really enjoy.
Gambia.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Like they're chilled.
Yeah.
They're so chilled there, man.
Yeah.
There's so many Rastafarians.
A word.
As well in Gambia. You know what the first word I heard was when I came out of the airport in Gambia? Wagwan.
Wagwan. That's crazy.
Like Gambia.
Like,
Jamaican flights.
Gambia, yeah.
I'm at the wrong place. Attendant.
Yeah, a lot of places I haven't really spent too much time in, but I've got a good friend from Congo, Eddie Caddy.
Yeah,
he brings me in on Congolese culture.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that's
so
you gotta
the food and everything. Give me that the puff thing with the peanut.
Of course, yeah. The puff.
I can't remember what you guys call it.
Mikate.
Exactly.
I got you, bro.
That is the one.
Is that,
that is the one.
Bro, that little sweet level of peanut butter on it.
But
change your life.
You guys, another dance.
Yeah.
Dance.
Wild boys.
And just,
the ankles.
I think the thing about African culture is just so outward.
Yeah.
Outward. What you wear, how you speak, the way you dance, how you party.
Yeah. Wear your culture on your skin, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Literally. I love it, man. I love it.
Neptizzle, I want to say thank you.
Thank you so much, man.
Thank you so much, man.
Next time we have to run this one in London.
Yeah.
I think that's what just happened. I'm manifesting it now.
We need to get him a proper top now.
Before he gets into trouble, hey, we're going to Acne, boy. You get us into trouble, Timber, bro.
I know.
We went through the whole podcast about talking about it.
Bro, we allowed you.
But I want to say thank you so much for pulling up. Thank you for sharing your experiences, your knowledge.
Thank you, bro.
I'm so happy that you wanted to network when we wanted to network.
Yeah.
And like we made some magic happen right
now.
we
did it with like no press packs,
bro.
No nothing. It was literally this is the time. Let's go.
This is still your set. It has just been elongated now. We said we want to be a part of it. As always,
I'm releasing music this year as well.
Please tell the people.
I'm releasing music this year, so watch out, man.
Yes, sir.
First time, so I've gone back to my producing.
Where
I started.
Crazy.
But instead of grime, it's gonna be Afrobeats. Maybe some piano for you guys.
I respect that. I can't wait to hear the items.
I can't wait. Oh, guys,
you heard it here first, bro. This is the first announcement.
Yeah, this is.
Woo!
Only
You heard it here
Posties.
first at Posties,
Only
guys.
on Posties.
As always, I want to say shout out to Lady in Red at the back.
Yes,
shout
sir.
out to Evelino.
She's not wearing red.
She's not wearing red. Why are you exposing the secrets? Guys, she barely actually wears red.
As you can see, guys, it's family back here.
Yes, sir.
But as always, the most important people, you guys, wouldn't be here with you guys. So thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing. 100%. Thank you for being with us since day one.
Yes, sir.
We're getting UK guys here now, guys. Come on.
Hackney to Cape Town, man.
Acne to Cape Town.
And then it's going to go Cape Town to Acne.
Bro.
It's the only way. But
Bro.
guys, as always, thank you. And the journey continues.
Peace.
Shout out.
That's it.
Yo, those girlfriends,
Hey.